Well, good morning, YouTube. Happy Tuesday. This is Michelle, and I have been away from the YT for a long time. Got just life stuff happening. I'm trying to do a kitchen renovation, and you know what starts out to be a 4-week easy peasy transition becomes a 8-week of still not done. So anyway, we are in my new kitchen, and I am trying a new filming system. I still am just on my iPad mini, but I've got it on top of a book, on top of a pan, so let's see how this goes. I had computer demons at the beginning of the year and had to get my iPad rebooted, and oh gosh, it has been a mess. But we are back on the YT. I have still been creating. So did a little staging here. Thank you so much, Sagita and Chrissy. There's so many YouTubers who stage their videos and they look so pretty. So I thought I'd do a little staging for my YouTube subscribers. I hope everyone appreciates it. And so here we go. This is a 6x9 mailer envelope, and I had distressed this envelope. Goodness, it's been well over 5 months ago, and it was when the Ranger texture clear texture paste came out, and I showed several that I had done some elephants on. Well, I also did some with a Prima doily stencil, and so you can see the texture in there, and I love the clear texture paste. You get the stenciled object, but the color that is underneath comes through. So just real pretty. So I wanted this to be really something feminine because of the doily pattern on the outside. And I decided, after purchasing some of Tsunami Rose's Bible journaling kits, that I would use the kits to fill this journal. So what I have done is merely taken some organza ribbon and adhered it. This is one signature, and I've adhered it to the spine, and then I wrapped around. We've got some Hobby Lobby stretchy lace here, and then some Hobby Lobby crochet trim. The applique actually came from my wedding. I have long since been divorced, but I have kept several of the items. I had a friend from church made my head covering as well as a little purse, and she gave me all of the applique that was left over. So see, so there's some applique, so a little history there. And then I've added this beautiful cross to the front. This journal is already, it's a special request. Karen's going to purchase this. This is my office tenant, roomie over there. She has a birthday coming up, and she thought this would be perfect for the recipient. So let's get inside real quick. I'm not sure how long my timing is going to go. Again, I've been out of the filming for a long time. So the 6x9 mailer on the inside here, I've got several pieces from Denise's shop. Denise is a Tattered Dream. So this is one of her glassine bags that I've dolled up with some of the Double Daisy lace trim from Hobby Lobby, as well as this is a tattered floral coffee dye and some of the Tim Holtz tissue paper flower. I did a little stamping, and then inside I've got two pieces. This comes from Daisy's kit here, these tags, as well as some scripture cards. And on the backs of all of them, I've used the same doily stencil, and have stenciled on the back. Some have lines, some don't. This next is one of Denise's bags from her shop, and I think the leaf trim also came from her shop. So this is a tuck spot here, and inside I have one of the Bible journaling sheets, just folded in half for journaling. And when you flip it over, and you'll see when I reduced the pages, the orientation went from vertical to horizontal. So this journal is actually done to be horizontal when writing. So up here we've got, thanks to Patricia Viramontes and Sue, who is the innkeeper, I've got a pocket here that has been made from book pages, sewn edges, but the collar, that's totally Sue. And then I have another one of the journaling cards inside of there. Next, we've got a doily, and then pages from Daisy's collection. So again, it's a 4x6 journal, so these flip up here. There's a little stamping on the blank sides. I copied all of Daisy's collection on presentation paper. It's the Naturals, and so I just like the way it looks. Sometimes I don't want to be, I will add coffee dye, but I just love the way it's, so it's kind of like a craft look to it, and there's some little pieces in there, so yeah. This next page came from Nectar's creation. That's Nectaria. She just had a birthday. Happy belated birthday, Nectaria. This is called Coffee and Lace, and I again shrunk down these pages so that they would fit in this size journal, and that's a double-sided copy. Here we have some more of Daisy's Bible verses. The way that they normally would be, if this was a normal size, they would, I'll give you a little bit more light so you can see. This would be the full page, and it would be divided in half, and you'd have a scripture on one side. So because of the way that it's shrunk down, it's got 2 scriptures on it. So, and that's double-sided. Ooh, that's way too light. Sorry, y'all. So there we go. So then I got some coffee dyed paper. All of the pages on the bottom have been border punched with Martha Stewart border punch. And so again, I just love the way that the collection with the color of the paper is great. This here's an envelope. This is the back side of the envelope. Did some stamping, a little lace trim. Then when you flip it over, the pocket or the flap becomes a pocket. And over here I've got a Sizzix die, the butterflies, and they've been done in book pages, and got a little eyelash trim, a little stamping at the bottom, some tags, and I will put her name on here. I'll scroll it when I do the edits. One of our, I think it's Deb Robinson. Oh my gosh, she had this tutorial about making these little mini books, and honestly, it's what helped get my mojo back. So I made a gazillion of these. I used Sagita's method for adhering the flowers onto the page. It comes out so pretty. Distressed the edges, but that was such a fun tutorial, Deb. So thank you so much for that. So I included one of those in here. This is the second set of Daisy's Bible journaling pages, and again, because of the way that they were reduced, this really should be, if it was a full size, it would be split down the half, but it just has 2 scriptures on there. Never can get too many scriptures, so that's awesome. And again, double-sided. I've got a heart doily kind of turned here. This is tea-stained paper. This is how it becomes a junk journal. This was from back in the days when I was a Daytimers person, so this is one of the Daytimers journaling sheets, and I have coffee stained it. We've got a tag with some stamping, a little bit of seam binding, more from Nectar's creations, and more of the collection. So you can just see, and I don't even know how many pages. I just kept going and kept going until I finished. I hope you can see this. It's just gorgeous, the way that it came out. And here, this is one of the middle inserts that I made. It's a pocket page here. It's got the birds flying. We've got butterflies. Got a lot going on in here, guys. So we got some flying butterflies. Again, just love the colors. Very, very vintage. I don't know. I don't think it's grunge, but it's just gorgeous. Earth tones, deep tones. Here's a coffee stained doily, more tea paper, more of the journaling sheets from Daisy's collection. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm reaching over my mini, but you totally get the idea. So this is going out today for Karen. Really thank you, Karen, for your support. And yeah, so here, other side of the envelope, I've got some more butterfly die cuts, and the way that the flap is, I've got some little mini tags in there, more scriptures, stamping. Yeah, so this came out to be pretty great. I have no idea how many pages. I didn't count it since it's a custom for someone. It's the back side of the envelope, and then this, and there's a flap there. Alrighty then. Well, thank you for tuning in. Sorry about the quality. I've got another one to share, but I'll do that at the office where I'm familiar with filming. And I'm hoping everybody is having a great crafty day. Take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye.